Hey beauties, here I am with my co-wash routine. My hair is wet and I'm using the As I Am coconut co-wash. I'm weird, I know. I'm so excited because this stuff smells so good that you want to eat it. It's nice and liquidy. So it's like not super creamy, but it does have a more water consistency. So I just apply this to the outside portion of my hair, and as always my hair is in 4 sections, which makes it easy and manageable. See, I'm splitting that side there, and I'm just going to work that co-wash into my hair. My hair really didn't need to be shampooed, but I did feel like it needed to be washed, and so I just worked that throughout my hair. And one thing I forgot is my wild growth hair oil. I hadn't been using this for a while because I ran out. So it had been out of it for probably a week or 2 or 3. But I use that with the co-wash or with my shampoo. Put about 5 drops in there. And now I'm just combing the co-wash through my hair, using this opportunity to detangle. And this is real time right here. Like, that comb is just gliding through my hair. It's ridiculous. And then there you go. You see me adding the 5 drops to the co-wash. And I would do the same thing if I was shampooing. Working that into the perimeter, being sure to loosen up any dirt or product at my roots, and just working that throughout my whole entire head. You see me saying so much slip. Now I'm going to rinse that out. And here we have my nicely co-washed hair. Y'all, when I tell you that my hair felt so soft, oh my goodness. Like, this was the best wash day of my life ever. It felt so soft, so clean. So I'm just putting my hair back into 4 sections because I took those sections out or away while I was rinsing out the co-wash. And I'm using my Cantu Natural Hair Deep Treatment Mask. I love the way this stuff smells. It is so thick, so it really coats my hair. So I'm just working that onto the outside of my hair. And then I'm going to open up that section of hair to make sure that it is distributed evenly. And again, finger detangling. And as you can see, I know this is sped up, but my fingers are just gliding through my hair so easily. Like, I've never had my hair be detangled so much. Like, I was going to use a detangling product, but the co-wash like really did its job. I'm just taking my wide tooth comb to get out any tangles, then 2-strand twisting that section to keep it out of the way as I work on the other sections. And then on to that last section of hair, making sure that I have enough product. And I applied some extra product to my edges and to the back portion of my hair where my nape is and where the parts are, just to make sure I get product at my roots. And there we go. Making sure I get all the extra product off my hands and using my handy dandy shopping bag to allow some heat, allow those hair follicles to, and the hair shaft to open up and to receive all the goodness that's in that mask. I'm just going to clip that in the back, and I'm getting all the air out. And forgive me, y'all see me sucking my lip. That's what happens when I'm tired. It was a little late at night, but I had to wash my hair. So I'm going to let this sit on my head for 30 minutes, and I'll be back. So I let the mask sit on my hair for about 30-45 minutes. I rinse it out with cold water. And with my wild growth hair oil, once I've rinsed out everything, my conditioner and my shampoo or whatever I've used to cleanse my hair, I get 5 squirts of that oil, the lightweight oil, and I apply that all to one section of the hair. And then that section I've split in half. And I'm applying my Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner treatment. And I'm using the lock method to moisturize my hair. So I'm using my Cantu as my leave-in today. Applying that all throughout the section. And then using my Tangle Tamer comb and my Denman brush to just get everything distributed throughout my hair. Making sure that it's moisturized. And then my oil is my oil blend that you've seen before in other videos. And there I go with that lip. And also with that oil blend, I apply the thicker formula for the Wild Growth hair oil. And I'll put a link in the description box for the Wild Growth to allow you to see for yourself what it actually does and the purpose that it serves. I've been using this since probably about September. And I've really seen some growth in my hair, definitely. And I also attest that to treating my hair right, getting a regimen, and being healthy. And I'm using my shea butter to seal in everything as my cream. And I start with the ends because my ends tend to get tangled, and that's the oldest part of the hair. And then I work the product up towards my roots. And just working that in with my fingers, massaging that into my hair. And then my Denman brush to just brush all that product into my hair. And just look how those curls are springing back. That's sexy. Boing, 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 boing. I just love the way my hair was behaving on this day. Like the way those curls clump together. Look at that. That's a sign of healthy hair. And then I split that section in half and then twist it up to keep it detangled and out of the way. And all my hair is twisted up. All the products in my hair. And I'm using my Jamaican Mango and Lime Jamaican Black Castor Oil to apply to the perimeter of my hair, my edges, all around the side of my head, my ears, and then the nape of my neck, because that's where I've had some thinning and some damage. And Jamaican Black Castor Oil definitely helps with that. And I think I have about 4 to 6 twists in each section. And I'm massaging that oil into my temples where I had some thinning. And now for some bobby pins. This is for the stretching part. So I'm going to stretch my hair for the style that I want to do, to make sure that I get the length that I want, because my hair, I have a lot of shrinkage. So I just take the twist on one side of my head and pull it and wrap it around to the other side. It's kind of like when you have your hair straightened, or if you have your hair relaxed and you do a wrap to wrap your hair at night. So I'm just taking the twist from this side of the head, pulling it around, and then bobby pinning it to the opposite side of my head. So this can take as many bobby pins as you feel the need to. I don't like to use too many because I have to sleep on it. And I put the wavy side down because it actually holds and grabs onto the hair better. I learned that life hack on Pinterest. And then going to the other side of my head, taking those twists and wrapping them to the opposite side. And I used to do this all the time, and I had stopped doing it, but I'm definitely going to get back to some of the things that I used to do early on in my natural hair routine, because they just worked and they still work. You just have those old faithful things and just tend to get away from some stuff, but I'm getting back to that. It worked for me. And also you could use this to like put under a wig. Like if you're not a good braider, you can't cornrow, do your hair like this, put a wig cap on and go, honey. And I'm just going to wrap my hair up and go to sleep. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, Joe.
Hey Hey beauties, I'm back. I actually kept my hair stretched for a whole day. So I washed my hair on a Friday night and I kept my hair stretched on all day Saturday. So here I am Sunday morning taking out the bobby pins. And you're going to see how stretched these twists are. So typically if you let your twist air dry, it's going to shrink up. Look at that. Look at that length. Like, I don't have that much hang time when I let my twist air dry. So I twisted my hair not for a style, but I wanted to stretch it. So I'm not doing a twist out. I'm just here to show you what my hair looks like once it's stretched. You see that length? Crazy. And I did let a couple strands of hair get loose. I don't know how I missed those, but they still stretched as well. So this is how I achieve that stretched, blown out look. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to start unraveling the twist. And you don't really have to be careful about unraveling because you're not using it as a twist out style. But I just unravel the twist, and then with my hands, I'm finger combing out one side, and then I'm going to use my wide tooth comb to comb out the curls and get that blown out look. Now it still has some curl and some texture to it, which is okay for me, especially for the style that I'm going for. I don't need it like super straight. I just want it stretched. So this is definitely something you can do if you want to have a fuller twist out or bantu knots, a flexi rod set or a perm rod set, and you don't want to use heat on your hair. Because I'm not using heat on my hair until my 30th birthday. I have been heat free since the summer of 2014. So it's been almost 4 years since I've used heat on my hair. And now disclaimer, I have used a blow dryer on my protein treatments, but that was on like a cool shot or maybe warm, but no direct heat. You see, I'm just pulling them apart, finger combing, and then I'm going to take that entire section and use my wide tooth comb. And I was being sure to be very gentle because my hair is dry. There is no wet product in there. I typically don't comb or brush my hair without conditioner or it being wet or anything. But my hair was moisturized, it was clean. I just made sure that I used a wide tooth comb and that I was gentle. I want it to be as safe as possible with my hair because I don't want it to break or cause any damage. And I'm just doing the same thing on the rest of my head. And here it is, all blown out. Air quotes. And I'm just going through the whole head and combing it out some more to get rid of some of those curls or some of that texture. Make it even bigger. I asked my boyfriend, I said, babe, does it look blown out? He was like, I've seen it look bigger. And I was like, oh, bigger? I can go bigger. I can go bigger. But I just love how stretched this is. It's more manageable. And I definitely think I'm going to do this more often to keep my hair from getting tangled, because that's what's been going on lately. But here it is, blown out, y'all. Yes. My faux blowout. Get that side view. And you can rock your hair like this if you want to. I've done it before. Stretch my hair and then just worn it like this. Get a lot of stares. But thank you so much for watching, beauties. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. That's my shed hair from this wash day. Follow me on Instagram at NikeaJalen. And I will see you at the next one. Bye, beauties.